Welcome back to Raging Echoes Randomizer. We still have many tasks to do. Randomly. As assigned by the wheel. 202 more medium tasks. Right here, right now. First thing we need to do, gain 20 unique items from hard clues. Okay. We don't really have any hard clues yet, so first thing we're going to need to do is get hard clues. Well, we did get 7 from jellies. I believe that was from. That's at least a start. We can do something with that. Grab out the spade and get these done. With the amount of unique items from doing clues, we're likely to get quite a few done here. I'm just gonna stick with the magic setup here for fighting stuff. Should be at least fairly effective. 7 hard clues. Let's try it. One thing that could get interesting would be the required items for the emote clues and everything. This one's pretty easy. Already had a time to bring an amulet of power in the bank. Still can't make the stash units. That's a different task entirely. We can totally get stuff going here. Protection, prayers, necessary? Questionable. We can hit 43s with our blood barrage. It's just so much better. It's just so much better. Thank goodness the ancient magic tasks weren't cast any barrage, cast any burst spell. Because it's only ice. We only can't use ice. Oh yeah. If we get something weird, we will see. We'll see it. Also going to be a lot of wilderness steps, which is going to be a whole process too. Well, that's okay. Okay, this one is a problem. Amulet of Glory. There are a few different ways we could technically go about doing that. One would be getting a dragonstone from the rogue's chest and crafting the glory. That would be 2 tasks complete. And we could get it in only 1 task from a dragon impling. Unfortunately, that is at a much higher hunter level, and we still have no good ways of training hunter. We've got like low-level birds and low-level implings. It's just really, really bad. If we had anything at least even halfway decent, I would go for it. But as it currently stands, I don't think so. Unfortunate. I think it does save steps though. We got 3 steps on this clue. Drop it. The new one is something different with 3 steps. Alright. Oh, to have a glory. That would be nice. Oh well. And then it was just 1 more step to finish that clue. I guess I'll pick this up. If we had an opportunity where we can actually get a glory, I suppose we could. Anyways. Put all this away. Take our 6 clues. We've already done a singular hard clue earlier, and that got 6 items. So, very possible for us to finish getting 20 here in 6 more. There's also a task about getting uniques. That's also a possibility here. Also a lot of nice stuff from hard clues. Let's see what we can get. 200 collection log slots. Alright. There's 80 points. Unavoidable. Doing clue scrolls is definitely going to get you some collection log slots. We've already got a lot. And that was Magic Combo, Bandos Plate Skirt, Guthix Bracers. So that is 3. For a total of 9 now. Pretty good. Next one. All we get is green firelighters. Also, black D-hide chaps, though, so. That is 10 items. Uniques. A quadruple here. Enchanted hat. I think we could use that for magic. Because we can't equip Mystic. That's okay. Serum plate skirt. Ancient plate legs. War blessing. Another one here. And that's enough. Exam page 3, Zammy Stool, Peaceful Blessing. 20 unique items from Hard Clues. 30 points. Alright. And I guess the just general unique clue squirrel items also just counted for that. So we ended up with 13 individual items from the Hard Clues. And a dupe also. So that is not enough for the unique slot clue task. Well, that's okay. That's some cool stuff. Black D-hide. Enchanted. Not too shabby. And we also have these 2 hard clue scrolls. We can save for later. Next task is equip a rat bone weapon. Okay. That is going to be quite a few different things required for that. Interesting stuff. Equipping a rat bone item requires getting a rat spine, requires killing Scurious. And so, we need to kill Scurious. Climb through private instance here. Break through the bars. Yep. And fight Scurious. Level 200. Got a bit of health. Have our spells not on yet. That'd be helpful. We did not bring runes. Okay. You know, that'd be good if we did that. It'd be good if we brought runes. Also, the enchanted hat has the same magic attack bonus, but no prayer bonus, so that's worse. Into the private instance again. This time with the ability to attack. And here comes the rat. Avoid the falling. That's not the correct prayer. Pray the right things. Avoid the stuff. Fight the rat. Also, little rats show up. That's also a fun time. Our health is a fair amount. When you can hit 43s, it's not a huge deal. Just gonna heal a little bit. Pray different stuff. It's definitely a learning boss. That's pretty neat. Healing more. Praying more. Coming back at us. We also got the little rats we're gonna need to deal with. In a little bit here. Always going for the next cheese pile. Look at him go. And we pray. We can probably just not use any prayer potions here. Do a few kills. Go and recharge upstairs or something. Should be fine. Really don't want to use extra supplies if we don't need to. Okay. Let's see when the little rats are going to show up. Presumably they will. Let's go for the next pile again. Maybe we're just killing it quick enough it's not even a thing we need to worry about. We'll see. There's also combat achievements for doing everything correctly and fighting a number of them. Let's kind of let things happen here. Oh, here's the little rats. Wait, attack with magic. Attack with stealing. Attack with range. Attack with stealing. It's the whole thing out here. 1 kill per prayer? Potentially. Depends how we do, I suppose. Oh, another deal with the rats time. We heal so much with magic, we can kind of just deal with it, honestly. Avoid that. Heal up. A little bit of prayer flicking. We can definitely do 2 kills. There is a couple of different things. Defeat Scurious. We got the rat bone first kill. Perfect. Scurious' spine. We will avoid doing multiple kills and completing other things. 1 combat point. Combat mastery. Oh, combat mastery. Yeah, that's also a thing. Combat mastery for defeating Scurious. Okay. Let me go get the thing to put the spine on. We can also do the combat mastery while we are rolling the next task. You know what else is a choice? What bone weapon to make? We will be first making the bone mace. That's the one I wanted to make anyways. Perfect. Not that any of the particular bone weapons would be that big of a deal. Can we just make this ourselves? Out of anvil or something? Yeah. Do we have the smithing level for that? That's another question. It's 35. We're 33. Could boost or something. Or we can just have this guy do it for us. Or give him a rune mace or something. Can he do it for us? I'll make you a bone mace for 50k. Yeah, it's fine. Perfect. Bone mace. Wield it. Medium task. Completed. And we can destroy some rats with it. Should be good. Especially against Scurious. It's probably a better weapon than the Ancient Staff. Especially since it has, like, extra damage and all that. So that's pretty neat. There are more tasks related to Scurious. And could be a good training method with more of the bone weapons too. So, that's neat. There was also a mastery point. Options. Melee 1, do a little bit more damage. Magic 2, do a little bit more damage. Or range 3, where range attacks are faster, and all styles get 100% increased accuracy. Could be pretty good. Still not very good for actual ranged, because our ranged weapons are abysmal, but double accuracy would be pretty cool. More damage would also be nice, so. One of these 3. A 1, a 2, or a 3. And then, the next task. Alright. We roll it. The next mastery will be Melee 1. We get more damage with all combat styles. Was very likely to happen, since there is so many opportunities to get each one here. We'll just pop in the actual tasks list here. Next thing we're going to be doing, maybe it'll even be better with Melee 1. Do more damage with Melee when we go off and have to complete 50 laps of a rooftop agility course. I think that might be total between all agility courses. That's pretty good. Melee 1. 25% chance to roll damage twice and take the highest result. So, 25... Oh, 50% of the time it'll do... 25% of the time will hit slightly higher. So, it's just more melee damage. Good stuff. Splitting it between all 3. Definitely a choice. Next mastery point, likely to be 100 combat, depending on how things go. And then Jad and Echo bosses. Oh boy. As far as completing rooftop courses are, I think it might just be the running around relic. Makes each lap count as 2, so we can't just do as many laps as possible. There's also a task for doing 10 laps at the Varrock course here. So with the double, we'll get this to 8, and then we have to go back to a different course. A little bit more experience, and we can go to the Paladinage course. That'd be pretty good. I don't think we're going to get there with this. But it's at least a start. Running around with our bone mace. Oh boy. And it was 50 total laps. 32 here at Alcarid, 8 at Varrock, probably 10 at Draenor or something. 30 points. Next up, the echoes say, defeat a crocodile. Oh boy. He's got a little hat, and he does not stand a chance. Goodbye, crocodile. Hello, 30 more points. Quality stuff out here in the desert. My goodness. And we are right back to another task here. Craft an emerald ring. That would have been very nice earlier. We went out of our way to get one of those. But now, we can make as many as we want. There is a star right there we can't mine. Probably because it's too big of a star, also. Could be a problem later. Make an emerald ring here. Oh, amazing. 30 points. Can make the rings of dueling, of course. Over to the Alcarid area up here. And possibly somewhere else. Ferox. It's fine too. Be quicker than the area teleport to the wilderness. That's okay. And another task. We get one elite clue scroll. Fascinating. We literally have a singular elite clue scroll from a lava dragon, I believe. Few things that we need to do for this, like kill an aviancy. This would be a lot more dangerous if we didn't have all these god items from clue scrolls here. Well, that's pretty nice. Barrage could get things attacking us. Probably fine. These range attacks, it's fine. Aviancies, what a guy. And we did apparently splash on the mage and they don't care about it. Perfect. How convenient. Clue scroll on the floor. And some antibars. Nice. Always a good time. A few Bendos and Armadillo guards, which all you have to do is pray and just win. A little bit of walking around, one aviancy. Very easy for an elite clue scroll here. We get... do I want to mimic? No, I can't do that. That is one elite clue scroll, and also gain a unique item from an elite clue scroll, which is 2 different tasks. Kind of weird that gain a unique item from a clue scroll be 80 points here, since almost impossible to not get it. At the bucket helm and a Shazian scarf. Alright, some teak planks, cool. That is only 2 uniques, so we do not get the 2 unique slots, 3 unique slots of elite clues filled task done. Man, 110 points. Not bad. We could getting higher level tasks done. It's gonna be more points. Next thing, complete the easy Karamja diary. Alright. That also would have been helpful earlier. And now is just okay. This will be our first achievement diary task, which is interesting. Some of the steps are already completed, some we've inadvertently done. But for the Karamja easy, pretty easy. Mine some gold, do a bit of fishing, pick up seaweed, attempt the fight caves, kill a joker. Not bad. Going to actually need to enter the fight cave and actually try later. But we're going to just leave now. 30 points for trying and succeeding at the diary at least. I suppose we can go and get the actual reward here. The lamp is going to need to go on something randomly, which will be decided by the next task here. I think we also still have some, like, random lamps hanging around at the Varrock Museum. That'll be something for later. Technically, we don't need to take it, but we need the rewards for doing it here. Achievement diary, completely easy. There we go. It does some things, so that's nice. And the lamp's not impressive, but it is 8 times XP, so it'll be something. Let's see what that lamp is going to be going into, skill-wise. Defeat Scurious 25 times, so some combat. Let's do magic, it's fine. Alright. Wasn't exactly what I meant to do there, but we did perfect Scurious, as we need to do Scurious here. Just doing it, eventually you do it correctly. That is enough for the combat achievements easy. That's neat. Guess we have to pick that up here too, at some point. I think for combat, the correct option currently is to put it into magic, because that's going to get us the least tasks currently. Serious is going pretty well. Also, we couldn't use the new rat mace thing, because we're still melee based. If we train more melee, we're gonna get 100 combat quicker, which is the opposite of what we're trying to do. Yeah, perfect Scurious. That is 80 points for completing enough tasks for the easy diary. Although I think a lot of those points really just came from just having tasks given to us for free. The combat tasks, that is. There you go. That was gonna happen here, eventually here anyways, since there's more Scurious combat tasks that are going to be happening here. Also been prayer flicking a bunch. That's alright. Getting lots of range XP from doing the little rats. Switching back to this, and moving, having a good time. Managed to do quite a few kills here without having to leave to go get more prayer. Well, to be fair, we did get a prayer potion, so technically we can use that. Healing has been completely dealt with the blood barrage, of course. That's been just fine. Lots of range XP for shooting all these little rats. That's been good. The last one. I guess they're not even little rats. They're giant rats. There's that. Yeah, a little bit extra damage. We're not too worried about it. Seems to finish the kill here. And range doesn't even give us any experience, really. Well, there is also Scurious Champion task for 10 kills. And defeat Scurious 10 times. Task that we're needing to do right now is 25, though, so we will continue working on it. I did get another of the Scurious spines, so I guess we could roll for the staff or bow. I think the staff actually would be pretty good, so it'd be nice to get that, and we do. Okay. Bone staff. This time we do have the level to make the thing. Spine on a staff. That is some crafting XP. And the bone staff. Now we need to charge the bone staff. Use 1,000 chaos runes to make it. Then charge it with a few more. That's perfectly fine. Don't really even need more, I suppose. But the bone staff has its own built-in magical attack. And we switch back to the ancient staff and we have the blood spell still. So, that's pretty good. We have access to healing if we need it, or just winning. kill it fast enough, I mean, it should be good. And it should be very, very strong. Let's see what kind of hits we can make it do. There's a 32 just off the bat. Dodging. Jumping around. Let's see what I can hit with the does more damage effect. Our whole magic relics business. It also has the ability to deal with these little rats quickly. I want to avoid dealing with them too quickly, or we get a achievement done. I'm taking some damage still. Let's do some healing. Let's do some healing. Let's see what the max hit we can do is going to be. Come back in melee. It's a process here. We're just going to keep healing ourselves up a bit too. It's still useful. If we take less damage, that'd also be helpful, obviously. There's also achievement for finishing the kill with the bone staff. That's what I want to do, technically. I'm sure we can hit very, very high with it, so should probably avoid that. We'll report back with any max hits I see. Could be faster kills though. That'll be nice. Prayer potion. And the last kill. There is 25 scurries for 30 points. And 2 lobsters. And a dream. The bone staff is significantly better. Not because of max hit or anything. Bone staff max hit is 38 and doesn't work with the mage relic, unfortunately. And blood barrage max hit is 43, but that's only because of the relic. If we don't hit a 40, we're hitting a 20. Well, 23, 24, 25, 40. The average damage is a lot more with the bone staff. And it's also a tick faster, which also helps. But not like super crazy better. It's still pretty good though. Anyways, 30 points for 25 Scurious. Got some more Scurious spines. Use another one here to make a bone. Yeah, the fleshing. Yeah, make a bone bow. That's something. And that is all of the bone weapons made, which is fun. So we'll turn in the rest of these just for experience. All your Scurious spines for combat lamps? Yes, we have all the bone weapons now. And we're no longer making decisions on what we should put lamps on. In order to avoid getting levels for a task, and combat levels and everything, magic is the correct choice. Doesn't advance total experience levels, only working towards the last couple magic experience tasks, and those are much further away. So we should put all these in magic. How much XP is it going to be? 120,000 each. Yeah, if that was going into other skills, it'd be in levels and combat levels and everything. Just crazy like. There you go. Still are at 98 combat though. Hit points levels keep on happening. That's something. Alright. Also got a Laren's key because rats are technically a task. Also 78 Slayer. Wild stuff in here. I think we might be out of bossing tasks now in the medium tier here. How about some skilling stuff? We get equip the Colossal Blade. Never mind. Very much more bossing tasks. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot of Obor. Oh boy. Wait, no. Wrong giant. That is Giant's Foundry, which is a whole different situation. The first thing we need to do on the chip to the Colossal Blade is being able to actually get the Colossal Blade. And that requires doing the quest here. Sleeping Giants. To have access to the cave and do all the Giants Foundry business. One unfortunate thing that we're going to have to deal with is the fact that we do not have ice gloves. So we're going to have to do something with water buckets or something. It's not going to be good. It's an idea, though. We'll make it work and get some XP for finishing the quest. Bringing the materials to actually do the quest definitely helps. Here is the first sword turned in for the quest. This is going to Obor. Gets a new sword. 72,000 experience. Complete Sleeping Giants. Required. Access to Giants Foundry. Here we are. And a whole bunch of smithing levels. My goodness. Now we need to get the Colossal Blade, which is 5,000 points. I think this counts as a minigame, so we're probably getting multipliers. That's still a lot, though. Would we want to get any of the upgraded parts here? Potentially not. We'll see how it's going. One thing we do need to worry about is all the other tasks here in the Giants Foundry. We got tasks for turning in number of swords and also the quality of the swords, so we need to find a balance there. If we want to bring less swords in, we want a higher quality that also finish those tasks. So we kind of just need to go for best practices here, which I'm not entirely sure what that'd be. We can buy things though, so we can at least make that happen. See what we can do. Here's the first real sword. Alloy of iron and steel. Just went and bought a bunch of plate bodies, infinite money and all that. Hand it in. It is quality 82. Experience, decent. Coins, it's fine. And we get some points for that. Another commission. Broadlight. There's at least 50 quality, which technically we could maybe try to constantly mess up everything to get under 50 quality, but that would not get us very many points. Go to the shop here. That was 656. Under 50 would have taken more swords though. With this amount, we might be able to avoid even the 10 swords task. 656, 5,000. Yeah, that'll work. It also got us a high enough smithing level we can upgrade it to an even better XP sword. It's going to be a iron mithril alloy. It's a whole system out here. It's a whole system. 8 swords. Got the job done. Shop. Colossal Blade. 60 attack. Definitely have that already. Buy it. That's a collection log slot too. Fantastic. The next collection log slot task is not for a very long time. Here we are. Colossal Blade. 30 points. This is actually our best melee weapon. A little bit better than the Ancient Staff against low defense. Significantly better against high defense. There's all this accuracy. It is slower though, which is fine. Also, it's just a cool time to have just big sword. Not that we can really use melee right now because of combat level, but still. Cool, 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 cool. I'm sure we're going to be able to hit something with this later. Until we get other tasks for better melee weapons. Well, that's not going to be for a little bit. I think those are all in the hard tier, honestly. Anyways, there you go. We will continue doing other tasks, because there's still a whole bunch of them. Making progress. Continually. Next time. Goodbye.